Hey everyone, so today's video we are going to be doing the book cake tag. This tag was originally created by Suddenly Lorna and I will link her channel down below. The book cake tag has a list of ingredients that you need to bake a cake. Then we have corresponding questions that have to do with books, so I'm going to be answering the corresponding questions. The first one is Flower, a book that was slow to start off but really picked up as it went along. I'm going to choose The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. This book, it was so hard to get through the first 50 pages for me. But once I got to page like 150, I couldn't stop reading it. I was just reading and reading, and in the end, I was like, where's the evolution? Next we have Butter, a book that had a really rich and great plot. This, I'm going to choose The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. This book had a very mature storyline to it, and you really had to get into the book to understand what was happening. And I think that a lot of YA readers weren't going into this book expecting that, so they didn't like it when they read it. But I really enjoyed this book. I didn't do a book review of this, but I did do a casting discussion for the movie, which is coming out, and I'm so excited. And we have Eggs, a book you thought was going to be bad, but turned out to be quite enjoyable. For this one, I have Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. There were a billion different reasons why I didn't want to read this book. First of all, the movie was coming out, so I didn't get to imagine my own characters. The synopsis was all confusing. I was like, what is gonna happen in this book? I don't understand it. I really wasn't looking forward to reading it after the trailers have already been released and stuff, but I read it. I read it at the beginning of February, right before the movie came out, and I loved it. I picked up the rest of the series, and I loved the rest of the series. You guys should definitely go and pick up the Vampire Academy books. They're funny, they're action-packed, and they're amazing. Next we have Sugar, a sugary sweet book. This one I'm going to choose The One by Kiara Cass. This book, I had a lot of problems with it, but overall it was just fluffy, it was fun, it was romantic, and I really enjoyed it. Next we have a book that covered every single element you'll enjoy about a book, and for this one I'm going to choose Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. But because this is the third book in a trilogy, I can't really talk about it without spoiling you guys. So if you guys want like a different one, then I would choose the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This series now officially has a special place in my heart because not only did I read it and I liked it, it was funny, it was great, it was action-packed, but this was the first series that I read with you guys, and I did book reviews of each book before I continued on to the next one. So yeah, if you want to know more about the Lux series, then I will link my Obsidian book review down below. Next we have a book series you can turn to as a little pick-me-up for when you're feeling down. Stephanie Perkins novels. All of these books made me extremely happy, and I was giggling and grinning and laughing and smiling the whole time. I read Anna and the French Kiss in July, and then at the end of July I ordered Lola and the Boy Next Door off of barnesandnoble.com, and I read it and I loved it. And then Island Happily Ever After just recently came out, and I read it and I loved it. They're all companion novels. On Goodreads it says like Lola and the Boy Next Door is Anna and the French Kiss book 2, but they're just companion novels with cameos from people. So I recommend reading it Anna, Lola, then Isla. It's just funner that way, and it's so amazing. Let's read Anna, Lola, Isla in that order because there's a certain spoiler in Isla that you might not want to read. So go pick up some Stephanie Perkins, go get you some. The last one is The Cherry on Top, your favorite book of 2014 so far. This one is really difficult for me to choose, but I'm going to choose Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi. This book made me so happy. It was anything and everything that I ever wanted this final book in the Shatter Me trilogy to be. It was so good. It was amazing, it was funny, it was romantic, and I loved it. So, who will I be tagging for this tag? I'm going to choose Kara from Books and Things, I'm going to choose T from It's Bookology, and I'm going to choose Madison from A Bookish Girl. And I think Madison already did this video earlier in the year, but if you haven't, you should do it. And of course, I also tagged the rest of you guys who are watching to do this because it's super fun. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!